Where do all black people originate from? While most people commonly associate black people with Africa, the truth reveals a different narrative. While it is accurate that the earliest humans originated in Africa, they subsequently migrated to other continents such as Asia and Europe, where they became native populations. However, beyond the well-known European and American black communities, many are unaware of the existence of black populations in Asia, Australia, and the Pacific who have inhabited these regions for thousands of years. These diverse groups have not only maintained their unique cultures, but have also exchanged genes with other populations in these regions, resulting in the emergence of unique and beautiful black tribes. In this episode of Black Culture Diary, we will shed light on the native and often overlooked black tribes of Asia, Australia, and the Pacific, unveiling their remarkable stories and rich cultural heritage. Siddhis, Habshis, and Makranis. The Siddhi people are an ethnic group in India with roots tracing back to the Bantu peoples of southeastern Africa. They were either brought to India as slaves or arrived through the Arab slave trade. Today, they are primarily found in the western Indian states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Hyderabad. Over generations, they have developed their distinct culture and traditions, blending elements from their African and Indian heritage. Similarly, the Habshi people are of African descent and have been living in India for generations. They are believed to be descendants of Ethiopian soldiers and traders who came to India during the medieval period. The Habshi community mainly resides in the western state of Gujarat, where they have integrated into local society while preserving their unique cultural practices. In Pakistan, the Siddhis are an ethnic group of African descent living in the province of Sindh. They are believed to be descended from African slaves and traders brought to the Indian subcontinent by Arab and Portuguese traders. Additionally, the Makrani people, another community of African descent in Pakistan, inhabit the coastal areas of Balochistan. They, too, are believed to be descendants of African slaves and traders who came to the region through the Arab slave trade. The Makrani community has developed a distinct culture and identity. Siddhis, Habshis, and Makranis. These communities in India and Pakistan incorporate elements from both their African and Pakistani heritage. They have developed their own languages, music, and dance forms, contributing significantly to the culture and society of their regions. Australian Aborigines. These are the indigenous black tribes of Australia, and they have a remarkable history of over 60,000 years in the continent. Originating from Africa, they eventually settled in Australia, leading a hunter-gatherer lifestyle deeply connected to the land. Despite the impacts of colonialism and modernization, many Australian Aborigines continue to uphold their cultural traditions, with some residing in remote areas and maintaining a strong connection to their ancestral lands. The Negrito people. These ethnic groups are believed to be the earliest inhabitants of Southeast Asia and the Philippines, with a history dating back about 50,000 years. They migrated from Africa to India and then Southeast Asia. The Negrito people initially lived as hunter-gatherers, relying on forests for sustenance and crafting tools like bows, arrows, knives, and fishing nets. While some still follow traditional ways of life, others have adapted to modernity while retaining their cultural practices. Pacific Islanders. The term Pacific Islanders encompasses various subgroups like Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia. Melanesians are often considered the black tribes of the Pacific Islands. The term Melanesian originates from melanin, which is responsible for darkening human skin. These communities have resided in the Pacific and Solomon Islands for thousands of years. They have a rich history of seafaring, fishing, farming, and complex social systems, making significant contributions to their societies. The Andamanese. The Andaman Islands are home to the Andamanese people, indigenous black Africans who historically lived as hunter-gatherers. They have maintained substantial isolation for thousands of years and are believed to have settled in the Andaman Islands during the last glacial maximum around 26,000 years ago. The Andamanese consist of several distinct groups, each with its own unique cultural traditions. The Tamil people. Tamil people are a Dravidian ethno-linguistic group, mainly hailing from Tamil Nadu in India and Sri Lanka. While they don't identify as black, their physical features often include dark skin and distinctive facial characteristics. They have a rich cultural heritage that spans thousands of years. The Papuans. Papuans are the native inhabitants of Papua New Guinea and West Papua. They have been in the region for over 40,000 years and are divided into numerous ethnic groups with diverse languages. Papuans exhibit physical traits similar to African people, such as kinky to woolly hair, broad noses, and dark to brown complexions. They belong to the broader Melanesian group and reached Papua New Guinea long before it was inhabited by humans. These diverse black communities around the world have unique histories, languages, cultures, and contributions to the regions they inhabit. Their presence and rich heritage highlight the global dispersion and influence of black populations throughout history.